So working with Leif Anders and Ashley, I think really helped me determine what my goals were and how I wanted to achieve them. And then when I was halfway through and I think I needed to adjust them, they did a really good job in helping me refocus and determine what was important to me as a person and as an athlete, and be able to refocus and then determine where I wanted to go, not just at the end of the academy, but then, through the next 6 months, through the next year, and even further. So the reason why I reached out to Leif and Anders was I've always struggled with finding the nutrition aspect whenever I've done any kind of fitness. And I've tried everything. Again, I have spent so much money on things. I think we talked about this once. I spent money on RP. I've spent money on other types of programs who I don't want to mention and throw them out, and just nothing works for me. I'm very busy, I work, I travel, I need things easy to be able to follow, where it's also not the same thing every single meal. So I saw an advertisement, I think it was on Instagram, for a week-long live on Facebook where we got to meet and all this stuff, and it was awesome. It was like leadership stuff and self-accountability, and then that led into interviews for the academy, and it was everything I was looking for. It was like the missing piece of the puzzle of my fitness and personal evolution. The academy has made me reinforce that I can be consistent and I can if I hit all of these different things, that all of those other milestones and all of those other PRs, they're gonna come and it's okay. The fact that I'm not deadlifting my body weight right now, it doesn't make me less of an athlete. And I think sometimes it's really hard for us as people to not compare ourselves to other people. We want to do that. We want to line ourselves up. I've seen my endurance explode. I've been able to see myself do things that I never thought I could. Like I said, I'm setting a crazy cardio goal, which 6 months ago I would never have done. So that's what I've learned through the academy. So my favorite part of the academy is the community of people. I think that even if it was just meeting with Leif, Anders, and Ashley on a weekly basis and getting that information, it would be fine. I mean, I'd still get the information, and I might be where I am now, but I definitely don't think I would be without the community of people. So, I think that vegan athletes, no matter what sport we're doing, no matter where we are in our journey, we're so few and far in between. So being able to have that network of people where we can cheer each other on, or if we're injured or failing, get that encouragement, get tips from each other and just really talk to each other, that has been the best part, hands down. So I think it's because we're invested in each other. I think that's it. So I'm in multiple types of social groups online, and there's some vegan ones, and then there's some fitness ones. I'm not in any vegan fitness ones. And also because it's smaller, hopefully wanting it to get larger, but I hope it has the same ethos to it where, I know Laura and Hayden and Casey, and, we all know each other, and we're invested. I want them to improve and meet their goals, and they want me to improve and meet my goals. And I've messaged Laura and asked her for tips on cleans, and she's reached out to me and for asking for something else, and we all talk to each other. So I think that's really the difference, where we all know each other without having met each other, but that's really the difference. It's not just an anonymous group. I mean, knowing that I've improved that much since I started, I'm new to fitness. I've only really been working out for a year. And, sometimes you feel less than. You don't want to feel less than, but you do feel less than when you work out in an environment where there's all these amazing people who can do all these amazing things. And like I said about comparing, we don't want to compare, but in a sense, we always compare ourselves to other people. So knowing that I can go ahead and look up and I can see, well, on this day I did it in this amount of time, but today I shaved 15 minutes off of my workout time. I don't care about those other people, because look at me as an athlete. I'm doing amazing as myself, and you guys were able to help me go ahead and do that by just being great coaches and being able to help point me in the right direction. It's not just a physical transformation. I think it is completely, it's a mental transformation, it's an emotional transformation, and a physical transformation. So I think that it's just completely dependent on what kind of goals people want to set. The really great thing about working with Leif and Anders and Ashley was that, you know, the goals are really tailored to me, and I'm sure everybody else. And then if any time adjustments needed to be made, or if I was going down a path and I wasn't sure and I needed to go ahead and adjust, everything was fine. You know, I had a challenge with my food. Like 2 weeks in, it was way too much volume, probably tailored to Leif's appetite, and I couldn't eat the food. Okay, fine, let's go ahead and readjust. And it was much more manageable, but definitely more my style. So if somebody's unsure about joining, they shouldn't be, because everything is completely individualized and can be adjusted and adapted at any point during the academy. I'm Taylor Mason, and I am a vegan superhero.
Do you have anything that you would like to say? You don't have to, but...
Do it. Sign up. Join.